Right around 4 months, we decided to start Peter in therapy. We had therapists come into our home multiple times a week, and we started to see huge changes. His body was still pretty tight, but he started moving his legs, which was a huge deal. He also started to move his arms. He wasn't able to grasp objects yet, but if we were to place them in his hands, he could bring them up to his mouth. But the most exciting milestone that he hit at 4 months was the fact that he was able to smile in response to us, especially to his dad. At 5 months, he got a vision therapist who helped him learn to track. He was able to track in all directions except to his right. At 5 months, he was also able to hold a bottle once we placed it in his hands. Unfortunately, around 6 months, he was no longer able to eat from a bottle because he was aspirating, but he was able to try foods through feeding therapy. His eyes got better and he learned to track in all directions, including to his right. This was also the month that he first started reaching for people's faces.
Good job, Petey.
It was around 7 months when he started sitting for 2 or 3 seconds at a time. He started becoming more interested in toys, and although he didn't know how to release the toys, he was able to grab them all on his own and play with them. His neck started getting stronger and he started lifting it up all on his own. And because his neck was getting stronger, he could finally sit in his own chair. Around 8 months old, he got very sick with RSV and stopped progressing with his skills while he was in the hospital. However, this is when he became obsessed with maracas, and that became a huge motivator and helped him progress with his motor skills.
Good job.
At 9 months, he was still recovering, but he started to slowly gain his skills back and became very talkative. At 10 months, he was able to keep his hands open. They were no longer stuck in fists, and he could grab toys as he wanted, and he could even hold a syringe and feed himself. With hip support, he could sit upright for several minutes at a time. I remember around this time, his personality just exploded, and he started trying to make other people smile. At 11 months, he started focusing on screens. He became way more verbal.
I love you.
And his biggest milestone was that he learned to give kisses.
Oh.
At 12 months, we saw his first wave.
Oh, very good.
He did get sick again, but this time he was able to recover a lot faster, and he was able to sit in a little chair and play with his toys. For his birthday, you guys sent him over 100 books, and he became a very big fan of them. And to wrap up his first year, he learned to move his own mobility device. Come back tomorrow to see what milestones he hits next.